Hey guys, this is SoulRag333 with another review, and here I have the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Flash. This is for the upcoming Flash movie, which I have no interest in seeing. When they announced they were just going to reboot the whole DCEU, pretty much lost interest in anything else that's coming out. Man of Steel was awesome. I love that movie. Henry Cavill is just an awesome Superman, and I wish they had just done Man of Steel 2. I think we would have gotten the Superman we were all hoping for, but they got greedy and tried to catch up with Marvel with Batman v Superman. And you know, I like the movie, you know, but they just got too greedy. It crammed a lot of stuff in that movie. Lex Luthor was horrible. That was the worst casting decision they made. And they just crammed too much in that movie. And then when they got to Joss Whedon Justice League, that was just a hot mess. You know, I liked the first Wonder Woman movie. And then I liked Aquaman. Wonder Woman 84 was just like eh. And then Suicide Squad, that made no sense. I think they were trying to do their own Guardians of the Galaxy, weird villains, whatever. I don't know. It was just a weird choice. I think that is a movie they should have built up towards. They should have shown each one of those villains in a DC film, and then show them teaming up, you know. And then the second Suicide Squad movie, you know, was a little bit better, you know, but then that led to Peacemaker. And then again, when they announced they were going to reboot and recast everyone, but somehow all of his characters are safe. And they haven't said if Miller or if this Flash will be recast. So we know they're going to recast, you know, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, but they haven't said flat out that they're going to recast the Flash. So if this movie makes a shitload of money, I bet you they're going to say, hey, let's keep him. Which, no, you're gonna recast everyone, recast this guy too. That's why I'm not gonna go see this movie. I'll wait till it's on Max, just like I waited for Shazam 2 to be on Max, or HBO Max. But whatever, that's why I'm not going to go see it. As for this figure, it's pretty cool. I think it looks nice. It's very sleek. I thought it was too thin. I don't like that. I do wish it had alternate hands. Like, at least they have matching hands. Usually one is a fist and one is open. You know, at least they're both open, but I would like open and fists. And give us each pair. But I do like how it looks. I think it's a little too thin though. Here's the first one, and you can see this is very bulky, but I think this looks more like armor, and by the time you get to this one, maybe it's a little bit more sleeker, you know. So that's probably what happened. I don't know which one I like more. You know, I guess this would be like the Iron Man Mark 1 and then the Iron Man Mark 50 or whatever. But I want to customize this, maybe give it a wash and bring out some of the details. Just haven't done so. But I like them. Then I have this Flash. I can't remember which version that's supposed to be. And then I have, I guess, the Injustice Flash, which I think is cool from certain angles, but damn, he got some big back muscle. There's no real cool way of posing him, because if I wanted this, then his neck is forward, so I kind of have to tilt him backwards. Then he has huge back muscles. So I think that, you know, they kind of overdid it with this guy. And then I got the Jay Garrick Flash. And I guess there are two versions. There's a really bright red and blue, and I saw it in stores. I almost bought it. I'm glad I didn't, because I saw this one, and yeah, if I can choose between a darker one or a brighter one, I'm always going to go darker, and I really like how this looks. And then I guess that's the Wally West Flash. I think it's Flash. I don't think this is Kid Flash. If it's Kid Flash, then I should not count him in here, but I think this is technically Wally West Flash, I think. At least that's what I remember the box saying. And then, well, whether he's called Kid Flash or Flash, I'm putting him in this video along with Red Death. There's Batman as the Flash. And I do hope we get a McFarlane version of this Flash. The John Wesley Shipp 1990s Flash. That would be awesome. If we finally got a Michael Keaton Batman, it would be cool to get this in the McFarlane line. I need to get the Grant Gustin Flash, the CW Flash. I saw him in stores once, and that was it. I'm hoping if I go back, it's still there and I can snatch him up. You know, I like the CW Flash. It started awesome, but then it went off the rails. I'm glad the show is over. It was a torture watching the final season. They finally introduced Red Death, and they butchered it. My God. You know, I watched Batwoman all 3 seasons, which was, I didn't hate it, but that show was a mess. I don't understand why they didn't just recast Kate Kane. They just went with a completely different actress, and it made no sense. And then, I don't care if it's spoilers. If you haven't watched it, you're never going to watch it. Then they introduced Red Death. That would have been the perfect opportunity to finally show Bruce Wayne in the CW shows, because remember in Batwoman he's missing. It was right there. Show him as Red Death, and that would explain why he was missing all along. Nope, they went with the Batwoman, and that was so bad. And it was funny because when they introduced Red Death, he's tall, but once they revealed it was Batwoman, suddenly Red Death is short. So anyway, I do have another version of this Flash, the angry faced one, but it's basically the same figure, just different head. So here are all of my Flash variations. And then the Ezra Miller Flashes, and then the newest Flash. God, it looks very nice, very sleek, very cool. I think now that I have him, it will go nicely with my Justice League here. Flash looking at Wonder Woman. There you go. The Zack Snyder Justice League. We definitely need an updated version of Aquaman. That would be cool with a better Jason Momoa head. I definitely need to get the new Wonder Woman. I haven't seen her in stores. There he is. Flash. Thanks for watching.